Hello again to Let's Play the Wheel of Time, and time it is to finally get to the game. But first the difficulty setting. Remember when you play on easy in I Wanna Be the Guy, your guy gets his pink ribbon? Yeah, this game insults you with names instead. If you go for an easy game, you are titled Whitconga, the greatest douchebag and most insignificant character of the whole canon, which is an achievement for a series with 11 books so far and at least 700 pages each. Medium is Lan, a warder and major character, and Hard is that legendary guy you could see in the intro, sealing the Dark One in the Rift. The thing about the difficulty in this game is you'll get more enemies and less ammo on each difficulty level, and on Hard that becomes extremely unbalanced. The first few levels are a piece of cake, and then the difficulty curve is making you head first into a brick wall. So screw you, I'll play like I want my steaks. Also, Lan is way cooler anyway.
Tarvalin Gold convinced a sailor to take me down the Manether Endril, but drawing nearer to Shadar Logoth made him increasingly nervous. He finally left me off, saying that this is the closest he'd come to the cursed city. The assassin has already been here. He and his trollocs left a swath of destruction in their wake. Others from the tower are bound to find it. The trollocs' latest victims appear to be a caravan of peace-sworn tinkers, but I'm too late to help them. I must try to overtake the assassin before we near the city. What's inside scares even the Shadow-sworn.
Righto, let's wait a minute.
Try to catch him before he reaches the city. You certainly don't want to be chasing after him inside of that cursed place.
Me? How am I supposed to handle an assassin and a regiment of trollocs? I can't channel the one power more than a trickle. Even he knew that.
I can't trust anyone else. You've been studying our Tirangreal for years. No one is more proficient in their use. These artifacts can make you as powerful as any other sister, if not more. Take whatever we have left. Be careful, though.
Yeah, obviously they only had air pulse left. A fucking lie, as we'll see later. Always a good idea to have some weed with you at all times to have that extra protection when you need it most. How she can carry dozens of statues in that rope but only one root is beyond me. Don't miss that heal Tirangreal. You can carry up to 10 charges, each one heals 10 health. You will need 4 clean hits with air pulse nonetheless, while backing up to avoid getting your head smashed in here. But one more trolloc and we'll get a decent weapon and never have to use air pulse again. And he's just around the corner.
Leave me alone.
I spy with my little eye. Ah, come on out already, you're fooling no one. Ah, by the way, while I'm regenerating, those are tinker wagons. The tinkers are your basic stereotypical gypsies, traveling around, fixing stuff, making music, stealing children. Also, they are hardcore pacifists and have no reason whatsoever to be here, except for the game designers to show all them furries. You don't want to fuck around with the trollocs. Literally. Also, the tinkers have better Tirangreal in their crappy wagons than the Aes in their shiny stronghold. Sure. Gameplay before story, I guess. Yeah, nice try, douchebag. I think a trolloc saw me, so let's wait behind the corner and let's try our dart on him. Dart makes even less damage than air pulse, but the range definitely makes up for it. Well, that end.
Full auto. Rapid fire. Rapid fire.
So it's actually a pretty sweet weapon. Too bad you can only have 100 charges max, which you would burn through pretty fast. Going melee is usually a bad idea, however ranged combat is also problematic, because most enemies can sidestep your projectiles. Yeah, the Bible is a bit fuzzy around the subject of kneecaps. Ah, Firefly, you've died so young. Let's get some more Tirangreal. This is an easy spot to miss. You simply jump from the cliff onto the wagon. Now we've got Fireball, which you already saw in the tutorial, and Personal Shield. Personal Shield will soak up half the damage you're taking and stays up until the charge is depleted. So it's pretty useful, but I won't be using them for quite a while though. Saving them for a mission much later where I will really need them. Now that we've filled up Dart, let's shoot us some more trollocs. To avoid the sidestepping issue, you can either go into melee or time your shots when he goes for his weapon. However, later enemies fire faster and sidestep better, so it's becoming gradually more difficult. Tinker stew, yummy! As you saw, the last trolloc, ranged enemies can slightly compensate with the direction you're moving in, so it's a good idea to strafe in another direction after the fire. However, this also gets more difficult with more difficult enemies. Careful, you only want to pull the melee dude here, otherwise this will be a bitch to get through. As I said, you can also bypass the sidestepping issue by going melee. Let's try it on this guy. Yeah, that went great. We nearly made it anyway. But first, let's get a secret fireball hidden in a cave here. If you drop directly down the ledge the moment you arrive and hug the wall, the trollocs the assassin leaves behind at the gate won't notice you. Magic conservation for Mother Earth and the children. Now, with that and the trollocs way behind us, next destination, Shadar Logoth. Population, Doom.
Move, you witless brutes! She'll be here any moment! Aes Sedai, witch! Burn you and your kind! Let me alone!
That's it for this part. Next time Elayna will explore the dusty streets of an ancient city filled with man-eating monsters and pure evil. Oh, fun! Hope you'll join us.